Good time zone artifacts. And a happy birthday to all of those around the world. We're back with Honkai, but can we truly care about that when Arc Knights announced some crazy things, awesome things yesterday? New, I guess it's a new event with some awesome new skins, some exciting new characters, or perhaps their old characters. Feels like main story material. Well, I think it's wrapping up. It'd be like wrapping up Victoria arc, but like the main story's fighting the Sarkaz, and then like also other stuff that's gonna happen, right? So like once that's over, what, you know, do the main players involved care about what Victoria does for itself? That's probably why it's like a side story. But I was shook. Shocked. By the release of some characters. I did not expect in a bajillion years, to be honest, that Catherine would be playable. But I'm here for it, to be honest. Five-star Artificer. I'm curious. Yeah, I'm curious what they're gonna do with Artificer. Still not a 6-star Artificer, but I'm curious what they're gonna do with her. I want Clover. Who's Clover? I will say though, I kind of like her old design better. I liked her shorter hair and her more like grumpier mood looking than like now she looks. She really grew her hair out. But still pretty cool. The unicorn, Clovicia, yeah. Close. They also showed off the modules, and her module, Catherine's module, is the tank that her factory was making for the Sarkaz, which is really cool. There's some new guy as well. I don't know who he is, so Not much to talk about. But of course, Vina Victoria. Which of course she's a guard. I mean, what else would she become? Let's be honest. Oh, she's so cool. The armor is so cool. I'm guessing she's an arts guard because she's wielding the Sai of Kings, and that makes her an arts guard. The art is sick. That being said, while I'm like super excited, super cool to see this, I do question what this means for her story, because she's clearly wearing like royal armor. She's clearly holding the orb and cross, which is a traditional symbol of monarchy. Although it's not a cross in this universe. It's like I think it's a lion again, but it's the orb and cross effectively. But she doesn't want to be monarch, so like, I'm not sure what's happening here. Maybe she gives in, or maybe it's a temporary thing, or I don't know. Or maybe she just gets the armor to be the badass, but isn't actually a monarch. I don't know, but I'm very curious to see what happens in that regard. I do like that her character name is just her name. I'm excited to see she summons a bunch of lions, which is great. She seems pretty cool. I'm just happy we have more armor. That's always fun. And then we got, I think they're Halloween skins. I think. I'm pretty sure. Which would make sense. And as always, Halloween knocks it out of the park with their skins. It's the best holiday skin series. By far. First of all, new Blaze skin. A good Blaze skin. I do not like her Synthesia skin at all. New Blaze skin. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. That's why I'm like, I think it's Halloween because it's called Witch Feast. I'm pretty sure that's the Halloween brand, but I'm not sure what she's dressed up as. It's a good look, whatever it is. Solid look. We got a baseline skin, which is it's cool as well. Again, I think he's kind of got like a wizardy vibe, I guess maybe. Keywords are magic book and violence. So maybe what are the keywords for her? Magic book and maybe they're wizards. Maybe they're wizards. And he's definitely riding, or like witches. He's definitely riding on a quote unquote broomstick, except it's a rocket. Except a rocket. Hold on, our music ended. And then, very exciting, Papukar skin. First of hers. Very cute. I just noticed the seat she's sitting on is her chainsaw, actually. Magic book and violence. Yeah, all of them have the same keyword. Okay. Maybe their brooms are their weapons? That's it, is chainsaw, and then his is, maybe that's like his tuba, actually? And then Blaze is sitting on her weapon as well, presumably. Although I don't really know what is happening to hers. You couldn't tell who that was? It's Papukar, the only person with an eye patch, first of all. You can actually see her ears though, which I could see that throwing people off. But that's not all, because there's also a live 2D Dagenbrecker skin. Also a witch person. Although also has like kind of a musketeer vibe as well, to be honest. Get the animation on here. Swipes her thing around, which is sick. Now you have to roll for her? I mean, if she comes back, I guess I can. But yeah, that's the big announcement. The event's called it's definitely a name of a finale. I forget what it was called though. Oh yeah, Ending a Grand Overture, which, I mean, it's literally called Ending. They also revealed an update for IS5. I have not paid attention to IS5, but everything I see from it just confuses me. I don't know what's happening in IS5. What is happening? What is this? I've not followed it closely, but every little picture I see every once in a while just makes me more confused. I don't know what the theme is of IS5. I don't know what the story is. I don't know what's happening here. Some crazy psychedelic thing. I don't know who that man is. Gives me very like dharmic vibes as well. Looks like Madoka Magica. Never watched it, never read it, never seen anything about it. I cannot compare. But yeah, that was the big update. Saw that right when I was going to bed. I was like, oh snap. Stop the presses. Speaking of update, we got a slight Honkai update. A smaller new event thing, and also I believe the new banner for Lingsha is out. But we'll be talking about banners and Lingsha and characters and things because I've got a new philosophy, I don't know, going forward for Honkai. Wabam. I've been doing a lot of farming things, and there's some big updates on my end for characters, and it ties into the gacha as well. Also, I think they fixed the connection issue finally, because I've not had it for the past few days, which is great. Apparently I'm too early for the assignment. 2 hours early, my goodness. Lingsha and a Topaz rerun. Oh, okay. I think I logged in. Yeah, I finished off the homecoming thing. Festive Revelry is the new smaller event, I guess. But point of order. I decided to look into team builds for the characters I had, because for the most part I've just kind of been playing with a hodgepodge of character that I felt like using and not actually making teams with them. So I have 3 teams set up. First team, the Acheron team with Gwenaifen. I built her up. Relics, of course, are still work in progress for the most part. But this was a recommended team. Well, pretty much have 2 Nihility characters since I don't have Acheron Eidolon, so I need 2 Nihility. So Gwenaifen and Silverwolf for that. Team 2 is the Firefly team, except I don't have the final character. Zhe Yi is I'm gonna replace Zhe Yi, I believe, with Gallagher. Gonna upgrade Gallagher. He's pretty much recommended as like the best pairing for Firefly, as well as Harmony MC, which I guess would replace Silverwolf. I'm not like a huge fan of Harmony MC, but apparently Gallagher, Harmony MC, and Firefly are like the team you want to have with those characters to just kill everything and do a bunch of damage. So third team is Chingcha team, which is I would replace a character with Sparkle if I had Sparkle, because Sparkle gives you a bunch of skill points, which are good for Chingcha since she consumes a lot. Although I am thinking Gallagher builds skill points as well, so I might use him on this team, even though that's not something that anyone recommends, but he builds a lot of skill points, so maybe that would work out in replace of Sparkle. I also have Hanya who does skill point stuff too, so one of those options. If I build up Hanya. Also have the potential to make a 4th team, maybe with Dr. Ratio as the main DPS. I haven't looked into any builds with him yet though, but could do that. But the goal going forward is, instead of spending Stellar Jade willy-nilly on characters, is to focus on actually building up the characters I have with for their Eidolons when they rerun. So like getting more Acheron Eidolons, getting Firefly Eidolons. And then also, so that's like number 1. So then number 1 is build up the characters I have. Number 2, get characters that might help improve a team. Which at the moment, Lingsha, arguably a better Gallagher. They do something slightly different. Gallagher is still better for skill point generation. But I'm gonna skip on Lingsha just because Gallagher is still really good and that's not changing. But I also want to build up my Stellar Jade. And save it for a character that might actually improve a team a lot more than just Lingsha to Gallagher they're pretty comparable. Lingsha does some stuff better from that. So, but I am. At first I was like, well, maybe I'll just pull for Lingsha instead of using Gallagher. But then later on I was like, no, I have Gallagher. I should just use Gallagher, save my stuff for the future. So that's 2. Pulling for characters that might actually improve a team. And then 3 is pulling for characters whom are just too cool to pass up. The characters that I actually like. But that's number 3 on priority list. Do you see that Gwenifin is available on this poll? I don't think I'm gonna go for that though. Characters I'd be looking out for would be Sparkle for Chingcha. Zhao Cho for Acheron. Apparently Zhao Cho, like how Gallagher is like the pairing for Firefly, Zhao Cho apparently is the pairing for Acheron. And would replace Gwenifin if I ever got Zhao Cho. So really those 2 characters is off the top of my head. And then otherwise just Eidolons. Eidolons. Asa and Arlen. No one I need. Okay. But yeah, I've Gwenifin up. Her attack's still kind of low. I wanna get her attack higher on her relics. Her main stats are effect hit rate, which needs to be minimum 67% to guarantee she casts burning on any enemy. 74%, so I'm over that by a good margin. I could probably reduce that for other stats. And then her speed needs to get to 134 minimum. It's at 128, so I'm pretty close. Just needs slightly better speed. The relics have been pretty brutal for me. Especially the rope. Although I'm going to try and upgrade this rope because it's got a speed substat, but I didn't want to upgrade it yesterday when I got it because the substat upgrades did not seem to want to put it on a first stat. So I tried it today to see if maybe it gives me a first upgrade. Obviously this is our last one, so who knows what will happen. perfect. 3 speed, I'll take it. But still mostly have purples, so I would definitely want to try and get some oranges. Also, most of the purples had like 2 stats, so I pulled for the 2 extra instead of upgrading them, which would have been preferable. The relics have not been kind. Keep working on that. That puts her speed at 130, which is 4 off. That's really good, actually. And her attack's 100 higher now, which is nice. Her traces still need to upgrade just a little bit. Had to wait to farm for more Ventilia stuff. And then after that, it'll be upgrading Gallagher, whom I haven't touched yet, but I have chosen the Eidolon I'm going to give him. His multiplication, which advances his action forward. There's a few different options that I had available. I'm going to try out multiplication first. The other one is maybe quid pro quo, maybe even post-op conversion, but we're going to try multiplication, which is like, I think the best for skill point generation, which is the build I'm going to try and go for. I have not looked at Harmony MC, but I guess I should build him as I want to have a really strong Firefly team. Now then, as is tradition, let's try the trial for the new character, although we did play her from the main stories, so we won't be really surprised by anything. But free Stellar Jade is always nice. And then we'll get into the event. But I pretty much realized I was kind of approaching this game incorrectly, since I wasn't. This game is more about building a specific team of characters who synergize together. And also really about pulling the same character multiple times, which is not something I like doing, as you all probably know, but something I have to do.
Incense ascends, entwined with ethereal clouds. The stench of evil. Be of your body and mind. You won't get away.
Oh, speaking of Harmony MC, he's with us.
Stay in step. Let's improvise. The mood is set, just let the show begin!
Enemy targets detected.
You won't get away. Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Take your positions.
A second wave for these guys.
Dreams
Wow.
do come true.
May the foul stench
The mood is
dissipate
set
quickly.
just right. Let the show begin!
Time to cleanse the filth. The truth burns clear. Everything in this world is bleeding.
You won't get away. You won't get away.
We have the upper hand. Ready for another?
stay in step.
Cool. What was that achievement? In combat, use backup dancer effect on the ultimate to defeat an elite enemy. Oh, okay. Alright, Luminary War Dance. Where, went through the first round of the tournament fighting Shu Sheng's team. The next team I kind of spoiled, quote unquote, for because I was walking around the map to record B footage, and there's a bunch of IPC characters around now, so I think the next team is going to be Topaz's. But first, we gotta learn the competition's rules. I was expecting voice acting, it threw me off. All contestants' lounges have been outfitted with such tactics boards. Luca, you're an experienced athlete. I'm sure you're very familiar with this. Yeah, but Billabog's tactics boards are a little shoddier than this. Not as technologically advanced. They're all the same when you use them. Let's use this tactics board here to give you a sample brief of the Luminary War Dance itinerary. This is the schedule chart for this war dance. The final target of the tournament is the defending ringmaster of the Ringmasters Challenge Arena, the Cloud Knight Lieutenant Yin Qing. Before you challenge Yin Qing, you must defeat ringmasters across each arena. Yep, Topaz. The ringmaster of this face-off match is Miss Topaz. If you want to challenge Miss Topaz, you need to earn enough points from the knockout matches. You can obtain knockout match points. Your goal is to challenge Topaz. Wow, we have a whole new interface, huh? Tactics. The tactics you've gained before have been arranged here. Use them to properly help contestant Luca achieve victory. Oh right, yeah, tactics are a thing we were using in the fight. And this is the standard award area. Okay. Defeat these knockout match points or opponents and earn points. Next contestant Luca should choose as a desired opponent. Iron Shield Gigantus Shieldus. This man with a hard to pronounce name may not have an iron will, but he has an iron shield. His competition slogan is, "You may shatter my will, but you will not pierce through my shield." Fantastic botany and where to find them. Just like her name, she believes in action first and talking second. Those who like to trash talk with their opponents will be disappointed, for she is quiet as a potted plant in the ring, and her response is scarce. Well, I think we need to fight Gigantus, because we're supposed to be the only Bellabog person here, so why is he here? There's only room for one Bellabog. The next opponent is Giga Gigantus Shieldus. This doesn't sound quite like a person's name at all. Maybe it's from a civilization we're not familiar with. That's true, it might just be the model is Urello, but not actually Urello. The cosmos is so vast, it probably has all sorts of strange names. No matter how flashy their names are, only true strength matters when you step into the arena. Let's see if his iron shield is tougher than my iron arm. Achieve highlights during the match to obtain vibes. Counter enemy attacks to gain a massive amount of vibes. All enemies share HP. Allies counter damage increases by 100%. Or restore HP equal to 20% of the max HP when launching counters. The primary enemy target that receives the counter damage has its action advanced forward by 50%. What's a counter, though? I don't know. As Luca's coach, you can use Tactical Codex to aid Luca during the match. During the match, you can achieve, or actively use, rather, Tactical Codex to effectively counter the opponent's attacks. The recommended codex has been marked for you. Use them. Okay, so the tactics are the counter. All allies gain early revelry for 2 turns during the first period. After every attack, attack all enemies that have been hit by 1 time and inflict startle debuff on them, increasing damage taken by 5%. Sure. They give us trial characters, which is always nice. Although... oh yeah, I guess that. Okay. Frost, physical, and quantum. I'm so surprised we don't get Luca for free, just like every match. Dear spectators, welcome back to the Luminary War Dance Knockout Match Arena. The 2 sides in this match are Luca Strongarm and Iron Shield Gigantus Shieldus. Am I hallucinating, or are you really carrying a shield from the Silvermane Guard? I bought this from a flea market and felt like it was suitable for creating my personal brand. Iron Shield Gigantus Shieldus. His shield is gigantic. So your name is actually a pun. That's awkward. That's right, isn't it ingenious? Let's just start fighting. Have an ally launch counters to attack enemies and trigger highlights to gain massive amount of vibes. When your team reaches max... oh, there's a lot of them. Wait a second. Where'd they all come from? Also, this battle music has become one of my favorites.
Descend to earth.
Just give it up.
Yes, you.
Here stands the Silvermane Guard. Not a step back. Are you all right? Here stands the Silvermane Guard. Not a step back.
Right on time.
Just give it up.
Yes, you.
No way to miss the Marstruck.
Right on time.
Just give it up.
Yes, you. Strike. Shivering mountains. Right on time.
Here stands the Silvermane Guard.
Actually, are they... I guess they're separate, huh?
I want to
Maybe we
protect
should kill
everyone
the
too.
cats then.
Help me, Mr. Sora.
Mission command.
No way to miss the Marstruck.
Mission command.
By the order of the 10 Lords, execute the Marstruck.
Not a step back. Here stands the Silvermane Guard. Not a a step back!
Yes, you!
Knew I missed the Marstruck.
Just give it up!
Right on time. You can't hurt me.
Here stands the Silvermane God! Just give it up!
You paid for that! Melt! Descend to earth! Yes, you!
Not a step back! Here stands the Silvermane God!
What are you made of?
Slap!
Just give it up!
Right on time.
Don't know if I've done the hype meter
Yes,
correctly.
you! 1,000 wonders to raise your spirits! Fight as one! Within the self, not the soul. Strike! See through clouds!
Knew I
Oh,
missed
there we
the
go.
Marstruck.
Melt! Seize the moment! Yeah!
By the order of the Ten Lords. Execute the Marstruck!
Shivering mountains!
I spent one whole year conceptualizing my personal branding, Gigantus Shieldus, and I even sacrificed my training. I can't believe I still lost to you, Iron Arm. If you spent the time you used on conceptualizing those lame puns on training instead, you might have actually have won. But if I do that, then I wouldn't be able to create an impactful personal branding that sticks. If I cannot successfully promote myself, what good is my strength? Personally, I think the media in developed regions like yours wield too much influence, so many people develop misconceptions similar to yours. Stop obsessing over lame puns, hype, catchphrases, and personal branding. Train hard and fight harder, and people will naturally remember your name. I'm considered a star back in my hometown, trust me, buddy. Things that rely on hype only stay popular for a few months. Fame earned through one's fists lasts forever. What an exciting speech! I declare the winner of this match to be Lucas Strongarm. The first knockout match comes in a triumphant close. How do you feel, Luca? Not bad. I'm starting to get into my groove. How about you? How does it feel being the coach? It's pretty chill. Spoken like a legendary galactic baseballer. We have time to take a short break. Let's return to the lounge and decide which opponent to fight next on the tactic board. Yeah, I'm gonna roll, so I gotta keep the momentum going and score more wins. Sometime later. That button, those two buttons take us to the same place? That's strange. The next opponent is called Fantastic Bonnie, and where to find them. Sounds like quite the character we have here. Come to think of it, our hometown doesn't have many plants, but after coming to the Law Fu, it seems like there are Fantastic Bonnie everywhere. But aren't the plants in the competitor's photo a bit too fantastical? Isn't this a Mara struck? Don't worry, look, the organizing committee has specifically marked them. After inspection, the team did not use any plagues author powers. Everything is safe, legal, and compliant with the competition regulations. I honestly don't have much experience dealing with plants. Let's hope this match goes smoothly. Defeat enemies to gain massive amount of vibes. Enemy summons continuously refresh. Destroying summons will make the enemy boss lose a set amount of HP. Allies' follow-up attack damage increases by 100. After launching a follow-up attack, for every 15 enemies hit, unleash Raging Wildfire on all enemies. Jade, Robin, Herta. Based on follow-up attacks, but we don't have a lot of follow-up attacks. Characters. I guess Joyi once again. Dear spectators, welcome back to the Luminary War Dance Knockout Match Arena. The two sides in this match are Luca's Strongarm and Fantastic Botany and where to find them. The organizing committee assures that Fantastic Botany and where to find them is not at all utilizing any Plague's author's powers, nor are they direly afflicted with Mara. They just look a bit abundant. Please watch this exciting bout without fear. Hi, hello. These plants of yours are pretty. I never knew that Botany could be used for combat. Probably because there isn't much flora around where I live. Hey, it's just friendly banter before the match. Even if we're opponents, you don't have to be this wound up, do you? Why are you so insistent on talking to the plants? You're a plant? I thought you were human, just like me? Never mind. Let's have a dialogue with our fists.
Look, a VIP.
So defeat the summons. What does Jade's ability do? Marks a single ally to become the debt collector. After the debt collector attacks, deal 1 instance of quantum damage to each enemy target hit and consumes the debt collector's HP by an amount equal to 2%. If Jade becomes a debt collector, she cannot gain the speed boost effect and her attacks do not consume HP. Okay.
Don't let me down. Just a graze.
I hope for an end to strife in the world. Harmony and unison.
Oh yeah, these guys have the HP drain thing. Ugh.
We have a deal. There's no backing out now. For me or you. Who's the little backstabber?
Time to twirl! Night. Stars echo. Welcome to my world. Honored to meet me.
Self-inflicted misery.
Time to twirl!
Know you're Misc from Marstruck.
Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours!
Bending the rules.
Time to twirl!
We have. There's no backing out now. For me or you. Who's the little backstabber?
Time to twirl!
By the order of the 10 Lords. Execute the Marastruck! No, you missed it, the Marastruck!
Join my dream, it's just the right time. Your life's just crazy. Rise up into my world.
What are you looking at? Self-inflicted misery. Time to twirl! Time for a lesson. No, you missed it, the Marastruck!
Do you know who I am?
This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl! Bending the rules.
Honored to meet me.
You sure are killing a lot of summons, but not doing much damage to the actual boss.
Leave it all behind. Get ready now.
We have a deal. There's no backing out now. For me or you. Who's the little...
Your vibes are at max.
Backstabber? Time to twirl!
Do you know who I am?
This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl! By the order of the 10, execute the Marastruck! We have it. There's no backing out now. For me or you. Self-inflicted misery. Time to twirl! I always deliver. You could have surrendered. Time to twirl! No, you missed it, the Marastruck.
Hands up, embrace who you wanna be.
And this match has certainly taught me something new. To think a plant would wreak so much havoc. You're gonna completely ignore me, eh? Apologies. I can't be talking as a plant. This is my belief. Alright, I hope you'll get your wish and grow up to be a plant soon. My spectating friends, quickly as your cheers and applause to overwhelm the awkward air in the ring right now, I just can't take it any longer. And then offer your cheers and applause to our most excellent fighter, Luca Strongarm. Your tournament points are maxed out. You can go to the leaderboard to confirm your eligibility to challenge the Ring Master.
After fighting in so many knockout stages, I think our points should be enough. Time to head to the Sky Splitters leaderboard to confirm her ranking.
Yeah, see, there's some IPC people there. And elsewhere on the ship.
Attention, all visitors. Travelers who have lost visual on should...
Oh well.
Is the opponent a Bella Bogian?
Hey, looks like I've got enough points! How about it, coach? Let's get ready to challenge some powerful opponents!
Alright, back to the lounge.
Okay, time to get fired up! Let's head back to the lounge.
That was kind of a unnecessary cutscene.
Already a few matches have gone by in the blink of an eye. Have you gotten used to the situation, Luca?
Yes. Yes, I have. But the hallucinations are getting stronger. Could there actually be something wrong with me?
Oh yeah, he's hallucinating. I forgot about that. Did you hit your head?
I'm a boxer! My head gets hit every other day.
You should be more careful then. Many athletes suffer from brain complications in their later years. The minds of organic life forms are very fragile.
You're starting to scare me now. Good thing I've got plenty of youth left to burn. I can't falter now. The next match is gonna be crucial, and my opponent is... I guess you can call her an old acquaintance.
I mean, he definitely knows of Topaz. I don't know if he knows Topaz. I guess you can say she's an old friend of his from back home. I don't know about that. Yeah, how much do you know about Topaz?
Never met her in the flesh,
Yeah, okay.
but who in Bellabug wouldn't know of her?
Yeah.
Oh, Miss Topaz is the cutest among the 10 stone hearts. Oh, I like her.
So far, that's true. Yes, but we only know 3 of the 10, so.
No offense, Miss Carmela, but I'm not keen on the IPC. They nearly turned my home into an asset that could be bundled and sold.
Mr. Luca, the IPC is a megacorp. It's easy to pin labels on people, but at the end of it, everyone we meet is living flesh and bones, with feelings. I'm also an IPC staff member. Do you hate me too?
Technically, you're not living flesh and bones with feelings. So not everyone.
I spoke out of turn. Please forgive my rudeness, Miss Carmela. You're right. You're right. I should find out what kind of person Topaz is for myself.
Start the match against Topaz. Oh, I thought we were gonna go talk to her. I guess not. I can't. Oh, there we go. For some reason, the game wasn't clicking. Obtained tactical beverage. Blue Bowl. After using an ultimate to attack, increase the ultimate damage taken by the attack target by 12%. A tactical beverage brand favored by many professional players. Under Blue Bowl's dome, go big or go home. West Rock Super Drink. For every target defeated by allied characters, the characters regenerate 3 points of energy. A tactical beverage brand named after the Rock of the West from the Shinjo folklore. Tired, sleepy, fret not, or have a West Rock Super Drink.
Topaz, the IPC's participating representative. Honestly, I don't really hate her. I heard she was the one who granted the time extension. Maybe she's not so bad after all.
She sure gets around a lot.
But I have a certain instinctive wariness of those bigwigs from the IPC. No, I can't let that fear control me.
Or maybe they just give her all the odd jobs.
If she's my opponent, I will let her witness our strength. I can't lose to her.
Luca, are you ready to fight?
Ready.
I'm ready.
I'm also ready to record some footage.
Inflict weakness break or defeat enemies to seize their performance points and gain massive amount of vibes. Oh, that's cool. So they are tying in the vibe mechanic with the IPC mechanic of the performance points. For every 3 points received by a single character, their action is immediately forward. Every point boosts the damage dealt by ultimates 30%. You've obtained a tactical beverage. You can equip the beverages here. We'll just do what they recommend, I guess. Silverwolf, Acheron, Zhao Cho. See, even the game's like, that's the team they use. Acheron and Zhao Cho. Who are we fighting? What are we fighting? Element-wise, a lot of lightning, a lot of quantum. Some fire. Well, I don't have any other lightning. Inflict weakness break or defeat enemies. Guess we'll just go with Yi again.
Next in the ring, 2 competitors with a deep-seated rivalry. The atmosphere is already charged with tension before the first punch has even been thrown. You can feel the fireworks are about to explode. In the blue corner, representing Team Bellabog, Luca Stronger. In the red corner, it's the liquidation specialist of the Inner Astral Peace Corporation, Topaz the Debt Retriever.
Who would have thought the people of Eurilo 6 would start making waves in the cosmos? It's a pleasure to see you here at the War Dance.
I'm really looking forward to this match too, Miss Topaz. This is a great opportunity for us to showcase our Bellabogian pride to you.
It's been a while. It's not been that long, actually. Why did you come to participate in the War Dance?
This is a momentous event that only happens once every few Amber eras. The IPC regards the Sanjo Alliance as a close friend. Of course we have to attend. I hear you're Team Bellabog's coach, which really surprised me. The Astral Express helped mediate Bellabog's debt previously, and now you're assisting them in the War Dance. When a child is growing up, they need to learn to find their own footing in the world.
The Bellabogians have always lived under difficult conditions. We children already knew our path forward long ago.
A lofty proclamation. I harbor no ill will towards Bellabog. I merely wish to see if, after evading that debt crisis, the people of Bellabog can truly stand on their own. If we rely too much on the charity of major influences to help us overcome hardships, they will never truly become free, but rather remain a servant under the illusion of freedom.
The people of Bellabog have never been servants!
I'm just giving the guy some pointers. This is a lot of lofty politics for just a tournament.
I apologize. Just speaking my mind. It appears I've ruffled some feathers. Time to get on the stage, Luca of Bellabog.
You said it! Let's go!
We may not call upon the Amber Lord's might, but that doesn't mean we'll go easy on you.
Trickier to crack. Time for a buzz.
More seasoned.
Those who can knock down Luca. I'll be sure to give you an excellent score on your performance evaluation.
I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Let's roll, people, for our performance evaluation!
Yeah, our performance.
You can't hurt me.
On the defensive! We do!
I weep for the party. It too shall fall. On the still waters of oblivion. It's time. By the order of the Ten, execute the Marastruck!
I was told there'd be more quantum.
No one misses the Marastruck.
Legendary!
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
Order is coming in hot! Hang in there, Luca!
Ow. That's actually strong.
It too shall fall. Destined for oblivion.
Everyone is screaming for Luca!
By your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
By the order of the Ten, execute the Marastruck!
This combat needs. This is double speed.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Your subordinate forces have almost been whittled down. Looks like Topaz is preparing to take to the field herself.
Not like I have a choice. If you want something done properly, do it yourself.
Madam Colia?
Huh? What did you just call me?
It appears Luca is dazed all of a sudden.
No, it's nothing. Come at me, Miss Topaz. No, my hallucinations are getting worse.
So the coaches can take the field.
Looks like it's time to get serious.
Also, did Luca even meet Madame Cacalia? Like, Luca was in the underground. Did he, like, why is he hallucinating Cacalia? That was kind of weird.
Time for a buzz.
It's better to make no move. More seasoned.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
You have a health problem, I will say.
On still waters of oblivion. Witness the avalanche!
Did Zhao? No, Zhao chose activity, not funny.
I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
No one misses the Marastruck!
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed. More enemies. Time for a buzz.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. By the order of the Ten Lords.
Although we aren't losing HP after one, can we not actually die? How does this work?
I weep for the departed.
Everyone is screaming for Luca.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
This combat needs up to. This is double speed.
They're somehow already phase 2, so.
Order of the Ten Lord, execute the Marastruck!
That's half the work. Destined for oblivion. How about letting the enemy strike first?
Can I have fun? Time for a buzz.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
You fight well, Mr. Luca, but it's time to end this game of playing house.
Oh my gosh.
The opponent has stepped up their offense. They are probably trying to end it quickly so they can get off work early.
I can get off work early. There.
Freeze to death! This will be your buried ground. It's better to make no move. Any more heat? I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. I'm honored by your... Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
No amnesty for the Marastruck! Do you admit this crime? Apologies, but it looks like this match that should have been yours will end here.
The eternal freeze will bury you. Judgment of eternal winter!
Strong. She wasn't even using her power just now.
Luca has been completely cornered by Topaz. Will he be able to turn the tide on his precarious predicament?
I don't know. We can't actually lose any more HP, so I'm not sure what's happening.
Luca, get it together. Throw a punch. Keep moving, Luca. The boxing champ of Boulder Town can't fall here.
Another journey begins.
Oh, we healed. Okay. Sure.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
By the order of the execute the Marastruck! It's time. No amnesty for Marastruck.
Time for a buzz.
I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave? I weep for the departed.
Easiest battle ever. Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
That's half the work.
Can you really just not lose?
This combat needs optimizing.
Seems weird. I've never
This
done
is
that
double
before.
speed.
By the order of the Ten, execute the Marastruck!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Still waters of oblivion. It's better to make no move. More seasoned.
Can I have funness? Time for a buzz.
Free will, or was it fate? I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Wow, we won.
And the winner is... Team Bellabog has proven its superiority and defended its honor. What a roller coaster of emotions.
Unbelievable. Isn't that Snowy Owl an IPC employee? Why is he getting so sentimental? Luca, you fought well. Victory is yours.
You pulled your punches, Miss Topaz. Do you think so little of me?
You're mistaken. For the 10 Stonehearts, going all out is something we only do in life and death situations. This is nothing but a casual spar. Best that everyone emerges unscathed without a scratch. We don't want the IPC's protective gear sails to take a hit now, do we? You took the win. Have more faith in yourself. This was a hard-earned victory. And with all due respect, it was you who underestimated me, right?
Of course not. I wouldn't dare look down on one of the IPC's legendary employees.
You peg everyone with an IPC job title as one of their lapdogs. You think we've sold our souls and become servants for profit. Don't deny that. I know that look all too well. The IPC doesn't need fleeting, intangible goods like souls. They only want profit. My home and Bellabog aren't so different. We are all struggling to eke out an existence in this merciless universe, hell-bent on living long enough to touch happiness. And the messengers of the Amber Lord gave me that chance. Just as I, on behalf of the IPC, am giving you that exact same chance. So, you understand now? We have much, much more in common than you think, Luca. I hope that Bellabog can find the strength within to lift itself up. Now, you've left your city in hopes of getting the cosmos to notice you, and that's certainly admirable. But in this cosmos full of selfishness and malice, are you truly prepared to face even greater crises? Whether you are or not, I wish you the best of luck. Keep it up, and keep winning matches. I've had my fill, so I should be leaving. I have a lot of negotiations to attend to back on the Lofu.
Miss Topaz, wait.
Hmm?
It wasn't my intent to look down on you. I believe anyone striving to survive is truly remarkable.
Don't take it to heart. Isn't it a tradition to trash talk each other before a match starts?
Sometime later, at a press conference. Congratulations to Luca for winning this match, and thank you to this coach guy for accepting this interview. Gonifin, to the journalists who have arrived at the site, please situate yourselves appropriately. Maintain your distance and get your questions ready according to procedure. We're now ready for the coach to answer some questions from journalists. Please keep your responses brief. Front row first from the left, front row second from the left, front row third from the left. Friend privilege. Unifin can go first. Please ask your questions. Shinjo Martial Elite Network Special Correspondent Gwenhyphen here. First off, congrats on the win. Thanks. Many predicted that Luca would lose the match, yet Luca clinched the win in the end as the underdog. For those media outlets that didn't favor your odds, do you have anything to say to them? I suggest all of you quit the media industry. Honestly, I'm kind of speechless. We definitely should have lost that. What else is there to say? I don't think there's need. It's quite clear in everyone's mind. That's the coach I know, such poise. but many netizens have commented that Luca seemed like two different people. From his performance in the first and second halves, there are some who have even suggested that Luca should be subjected to a doping test. Regarding this point, would you like to clarify? Potential growth in a fight is immeasurable. There's nothing to prove. He'll do it. We're not afraid of the truth. We're not afraid of the truth, I guess. Sure. Luca was subjected to drug tests both before and after the competition. Is there any need to have it done again? Luca is a respectable contestant, and all I can say is facts speak louder than words. All right, that's all. That's it for your questions. Coach, please choose another journalist. Camilla. Or I think it's Carmela? I don't know what your name is. Please ask your questions. Yeah, Carmela. Carmela Interastral Peace Entertainment. Firstly, congrats to both you and Luca. Coach, it was a thrilling fight. Thank you. I've noticed that Luca's strong arm is on a hot streak, something he eventually used to gain the upper hand and oust his opponents. But we've noticed that midway through the match, Luca appeared somewhat dazed, like he was experiencing hallucinations. Regarding this hallucination, I wonder if you have any comments. Hallucinations aren't all that bad. It appears to be because he's under a lot of stress. From what I know, Luca does not hallucinate. He's under a lot of stress, I guess. Everyone knows that Luca's first time leaving his home planet, Eurilo 6, to participate in a tournament on the Shinjo. It's normal for his nerves to get to him, and not surprising for him to be seeing things under duress. He'll be undergoing a full medical inspection at the Alchemy Commission to attune his mental state, so everyone need not worry. I see, thank you for your answer. Later on, I noticed the coach making a tactical change. Is it because of this change that Luca won? Is there anything you can share regarding this? Well, somehow we couldn't die, and then I healed them. It's all about your opportunity when you revise your strategy. It's about precise timing when it comes to tactical adjustments. This is a clash between coaches. Wow, coach, you're amazing. Alright, that's it for your questions. Thank you, coach, for your insightful answers. Today's Q&A ends here. Oh, sucks for that third guy. Media personnel, please leave the area in an orderly and civil fashion. Now that the routine interview is over, it's time to get back. Sometime later, near the Sky Splitter newsstand. I do hope we take him to the Alchemy Commission. We really should do that. The latest edition of Lofu Sports Illustrated is out. That's really quick. Let's see what exciting news is in store. Revenge of the Rural Boy. 10 Stonehearts knocked out in surprise loss. Contestant Luca maintained his frontal assault throughout the first half of the match. However, all of his punches were easily deflected by contestant Topaz. A shift happened in the second half after coach set up a new strategy. Contestant Luca changed the tactics behind his attacks and went for a more coordinated style, trying to win through rapid attacks. At the end, contestant Luca scored more valid points and won by the points. Rumor debunked. Coaching staff responds to the first time over the doping allegations. Oh my gosh. Gwenifin, Marshall Elite Network Special Correspondent. Rumors have surfaced on the net recently about contestant Luca doping on banned substances. In response, the coaching team has issued a statement clarifying that contestant Luca's victory was won fair and square. They urge the public not to believe or spread these unfound claims. So let's give that a rest, fam. Please be reminded that if you spread a rumor more than 500 times, the Realm Keeping Commission is going to come and knock on your door via the internet. Underdog triumphs, tactical brilliance key to victory. Carmela, IPC intern journalist. In a tense match where the odds seemed stacked against Luca, a timely tactical shift by his coach turned the tide and averted a potential crisis. This event underscores the importance of not only the contestants' skill, but also the coach's ability to think on their feet in top-level competitions. As we look forward to more thrilling matches, the synergy between Luca and his coach staff promises to deliver even more exciting performances. I wonder what the third guy was going to talk about. These journalists really will sensationalize anything and everything. Gotta watch my words next time. Getting off to such a great start in the first face-off match should give Luca a confidence boost. Although Luca's hallucinations have been getting more and more intense, I think I have a way to stop them. Do we? Luca has his own supporters now, and that is wonderful news. Luca should be back at the lounge. Let's take a walk nearby and look for him. Also, I'm on the lookout for the last chest on this map. I've gone everywhere, and I cannot find it. I do not know where it could be. Is that Luke? Wow, there's a lot of people. Is that Luca's room? They're also like spying. Didn't you see it was a guaranteed win? It's an L. Wow, Luca. Also, there's one more Hexen Nexus I gotta do. Oh, hey. It's Pitch Dark Hook the Great.
My hallucinations are getting worse. When I was fighting Topaz, do you know who I saw? I saw Madame Cocolia standing at the other end of the ring, summoning blades of ice aimed at me.
Which is crazy because you never saw any of that fight. I'm not sure how you know to hallucinate that. It sounds like your problem is getting serious.
I guess so. I don't think this is just some simple culture shock issue.
Maybe you're afflicted with a fragmentum. That would make sense, actually.
Oh, I know! It's gotta be some IPC baddie dressed up as the Supreme Guardian so you would hesitate to attack Topaz!
There's a break coming up, so there won't be any fights. Luca, you can use this chance to rest and recuperate.
I do need a break. I'm not actually an Iron Man or anything. Speaking of which, Pitch Dark Hook the Great, what are you doing here on your own? Where'd Svarog go?
Svarog said he needed to do some data sampling. He asked Hook to wait for him here and not disturb Luca. Hook has been a goodie and waiting here alone.
Data sampling? Forget it. It's not something I should be worrying about. Coach, I think I need to get my symptoms looked at. But where can I see a doctor on the Xianzhou?
Don't worry, I know some people.
Please, if you don't mind. I hope they're as good as Natasha.
New message from Lynx. Oh yeah, she's here too. Please help me out. Can you take Luca to the Divination Commission? I don't think he knows the way. But why? It's about Igor. Can you let him know? The Divination Commission said that the jade pendant we brought them is actually a jade abacus. You should know what that is. It contains Igor's records. I think Luca would definitely be interested. I'll wait for you at the Divination Commission. Alright.
What does the Divination Commission do again?
Divination. It's in the name.
A simple explanation would be that they are the information technology department on the Xianzhou. They are mainly responsible for predicting the future.
Predicting the future? I guess they're kind of a big deal. At first I thought she was a little awkward, but I guess she just doesn't like socializing. What should we do first? See a doctor or go to the Divination Commission?
Definitely see a doctor.
I agree. If the hallucinations are getting bad, we should see a doctor sooner rather than later.
I wanna go too! I wanna go too!
Well, we can't leave you unattended, so...
What did Svarog say? Pitch Dark Hook the Great isn't allowed to disturb Luca.
But this lounge is so small and boring. I can't show off my moves in a tiny place like this.
Then Pitch Dark Hook the Great. Shall I take you to Arum Alley to eat yummy food? Have you ever eaten a song lotus cake that chirps?
I've never eaten it before. What's that? If I can taste this sun glotter's cake, I'll make you the mole's grand captain of gourmet discovery!
Thank you, Pitch Dark Hook the Great! Let's set off right now.
Miss Carmela is such a kind person. She could get along with Hook so quickly. Okay, Coach. We should get going too.
Kind of surprised Hook used the word gourmet. It seems like a big word, I'm gonna be honest. Go to the Alchemy Commission. Yes, yes. But first, let's do this Hex and Nexus.
That was an exciting.
Oh, do you think combining...
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to look up where the chest is because I've walked everywhere and could not find it.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Easy peasy. What is that mission? Apparently I got a March idol on at some point. I don't know when I got that, but okay.
Finally! Some recognition for training my butt off!
Alright, Alchemy Commission.
Whoa. This is the Alchemy Commission? This whole place is a hospital? Can it get any bigger than this?
Probably. This isn't really a hospital, but a research institute. And this is just the lowest ranking department, apparently. That's news to me, actually.
Wow, cutting edge medicine. You must really be something to bring me straight here to get treated.
Yeah, I'm kind of a big deal. Oh, so Xusheng's here.
A few patches should do the trick.
No, isn't that Miss Sushang? What's she doing here? Miss Sushang! What a coincidence! I guess you have a problem too?
What sort of greeting is that? You're the one with the problem.
Sorry. I mean, are you here to see a doctor too?
No, I came here to help my Cloud Knight coworkers get medication for their bruises and swelling.
Sorry, I went too hard on him.
It was a fair match, so no one's to blame. Actually, you should be grateful to you. They were so impressed by your abilities that they said they wanted to train harder.
We meet again. Who is this beside you?
A foreign visitor from Bellabog.
Hello, I'm Luca, a friend of his. I'm from Bellabog and a contestant in the current war dance.
Bellabog. Apologies, I'm not familiar with the name. Regardless, welcome to the Lawfu, Mr. Luca. Are you here for a consultation?
This might sound weird.
Luca details the hallucinations.
Interesting. Let's run an imaging test first to confirm that your brain has no organic issues. A fighter's bound to run into such problems.
Huh? What's it got to do with anything organic? I thought mechanical parts were fine in the tournament.
Not that organic. It means, oh, how do I explain this? It means that the brain is broken.
Ah! The brain is broken?
Don't worry. Now that you're at the Alchemy Commission, I'll do my best to find a solution. Hold still and don't move. 3, 2, 1.
Cheese!
We are not taking a photo.
Wow. We just hung it up on the side of a wall, huh? We don't have a room for this.
Cauldron Master, what do you see? Is there any hope for me?
There's a huge shadow in his brain. Could it be...
I'm too young to die, Doc.
Don't worry, Luca. Let's stay positive. Focus on the treatment.
I'll do it. I'll stay positive and defeat the demons of this illness.
That shadow looks a lot like my hand.
Look, you're still making the V sign. I told you it's not a photo. From the exam results, it looks like there's nothing wrong with your brain. Mr. Luca, have you been eating anything unusual lately?
Let me think. I ate some of the local delights when I got here. Song lotus cake, chili oil beef offal stew, scale gourd spring water, mung bean soda, spicy diced chicken, garlic infused pork. After the tournament officially started, my diet has been pretty much the same. Brown rice, corn, buckwheat, boiled chicken breast, boiled beef shank, poached fish, boiled prawns.
You really like boiling, huh?
Are we feeding livestock here? Mr. Luca, don't be afraid to tell me. Is he mistreating you? I will make sure you get justice.
Wow. How quick you are to turn against me.
Of course not. I have to watch what I eat during a match. I can't be stuffing myself with junk.
Your appetite astounds me. But it seems you didn't eat anything that might affect your brain.
Oh, right! After the match with Miss Sushang, I drank a bottle of Sweet Dream soda. But I think I was already hallucinating before that?
Sweet Dream soda.
You know, I wouldn't put it past So Glad to have something wrong with their soda. But yeah, I thought he was hallucinating before the match with Xu Shang. Or hallucinating during it? I don't know.
I think I understand what's going on. It's not unusual to be anxious when you're far away from home. When your nerves were thrown into disarray, the Sweet Dream soda you drank intensified it. That drink has a fair amount of memoria in it, intended to make dreams more vivid and pleasant. But instead, it caused your anxiety to be amplified, eventually triggering serious hallucinations.
Sorry, I didn't understand a word you just said.
It's all right. There's no cure for such a symptom. What I mean is that you don't require medication. Just stroll around the Lawfu more and take in the barrage of new sights and sounds. Stop drinking Sweet Dream soda and your symptoms will disappear in a few days.
Stroll around the Lawfu more. Don't drink Sweet Dream soda. Okay, I've got it memorized.
I'm suddenly reminded of something that might help alleviate your symptoms. Please wait a moment.
Something that can help alleviate my symptoms.
Brain surgery, huh?
Lady Lingsha said that these medical patches are very effective, but we're fighting again tomorrow. Will it be enough?
I thought you guys were eliminated.
We were, but we've been revived. You guys didn't know? The War Dance has a popularity revival rule. If eliminated contenders or teams garner enough popularity votes in online polls, they can participate in the repechage and re-enter the ring.
The repechage, my goodness. What a word. Also, of course, Xu Sheng would get back in through popularity thanks to her connections with Gwenifin.
So, Miss Su Shang's team is really popular then.
It's all mainly thanks to my good friend, Little Gui. All she has to do is tap a finger on the internet, and our popularity votes will blast through the roof like a comet.
You mean like a rocket?
You know what I mean. Anyway, it's all thanks to Lil Gui's hard work that I, Su Shang, am back in the fight.
Not bad at all. A friend that you can rely on is the most blissful thing in the world.
Mr. Luca, come take a
Oh
look.
my gosh.
This is the tusk burr treatment that I've prepared for you.
It's a tusk burr. Oh my goodness, that is cute.
Whoa, what is it? Touch it, touch it!
Can't believe we eat those things.
Oh, it's too cute! Oh, you're just like a strawberry bun! Ah, little sweetie!
Please come back to your senses.
Never! I can't stay rational in the face of such cuteness!
This is a tusk fur of the Xianzhou Juming. Warm, sweet, not for consumption.
Isn't it though? I'm pretty sure we eat those.
Oh, it's pretty cute. But how can it make me better?
The tusk fur is a creature that subsists on memoria. Hugging it while you fall asleep can raise your sleep quality, treat insomnia, and relieve anxiety and depression. And the tusk fur loves strong memoria. The more depressed you are, the more happy it'll be. Isn't that right, little fella?
Sounds great. How much?
Don't worry. This tusk fur is a personal pet of mine. I can lend it to you for this treatment, but you have to take good care of it for me.
Does Lingsha have multiple pets then? A tusk burr and whatever her other thing is that she summons?
I can't thank you enough. All throughout my journey, I've received so much help from the Alliance. I will definitely repay everyone.
Both of them are like light pink as well. I guess that's her favorite color or something.
You two? You guys have something important to attend to later, right? It must be awfully tiring lugging this cutie pie around, right? Right?
Are you trying to take our tusk burr?
What? Can't I touch it just a little? You all go take care of your stuff. I'm about to head back to the Sky Splitter to deliver some meds to the team. As a Cloud Knight, I always help out and do at least one good deed a day. I can take this tusk bird to the lounge for you. I'll just hold it for a bit, I swear.
Falling asleep.
That's fine by me, Miss Sushang. You can also come play with it anytime you want.
Oh yeah! Thank you, Mr. Luca. Come here, cutie. Adorable little Tusky, you're so cute. I could just gobble you right up.
Sushang holds a tusk in her
Oh,
arms.
she's acting just like Zila did the first time she saw a real plains bear.
Smiling and then walks out of sight. We never saw that tuskbur again.
Looks like the Tuskper not only regenerates rationality, it also destroys it. Now that'd make for an interesting research topic. If there's nothing else I can do for the both of you, I'll be on my way.
Thank you for the Tuskper. I will treasure it and shower it with love. Oh, we were delayed at the Alchemy Commission. Hope we didn't keep Lynx and the Master Diviner waiting too long.
Let's go.
Oh, look! Lynx is over there. Quick, let's go see her.
So when are you eating it? I think Sushang might have already done so.
Luca, you're here. I had a strange encounter. I was at the plaza watching people play cards, and I met a kind-hearted girl. She said she could help us repair the Jade Abacus we brought. But she was just called away by a few diviners and still hasn't returned.
She left you here alone?
Yeah, isn't this girl a bit much?
I'll go call her back over.
Could you? There are too many unfamiliar people over there. The girl should be just over there, playing some game with other diviners.
Yeah, figured as much.
President Ching, you're getting better and better! You're probably slacking off at work playing this game, right?
You're one to talk, setting up endless scenarios in the Divination Commission.
So it is you, President Ching.
She's going by president now, huh?
I'm sorry. I was too engrossed playing. I didn't notice the time.
Isn't this the Nameless? You're super popular in our circle.
Am I? I've never played the game. What circle?
Every Pathfinder fan knows you.
It's the Pathfinder fan circle.
We heard that you relied solely on the Pathfinder to overcome the Heliobus possessing the Master Diviner. That's definitely the highlight of the Pathfinder since its conception 300 years ago!
Hold on, I gotta refresh myself on Pathfinder. I don't remember that. Okay, I think it was the chess game thing that you can play in Fixtral Garden. No, it was the well, yes, technically, but no, it was the okay, I remember now. Yeah. It was this thing. Yeah, it was this thing. It was this game. It was this game. Where you had to like move the little robot thing through the different pathways. Yeah, okay, I remember now. Oh, I remember. Okay, that's all thanks to Changcha.
But our President Ching said it was all down to your hard work.
Okay, he and I have some things to take care of. Play with you next time.
No! You guys can't leave!
Gosh, you scared me. What do you want?
It's not every day we meet a Pathfinder legend. We can't let you leave that easily. You have to play a round of Pathfinder with me, or I won't let you take President Ching away.
I don't want this Chingja, then you can have her. I don't think you can keep her. I don't know how are you gonna keep her. You're holding her hostage, huh?
I'll do anything it takes just to have a match with you.
Is this what it feels like to be popular? Also, I think my chat broke. But not on the stream. Just my chat personally. Strange.
Just play around with her. I doubt she'll let go of this chance to boast about it.
Let's play around!
Have a round of Pathfinder. Well, I guess we didn't have to look it up. It would have we would have figured it out right now.
Play one round with her and make it quick. I've made Lynx wait for me too long.
You ready to have a match with me?
All
Sure,
right.
lightning quick. They don't call you a legend for nothing, Nameless. You solved my riddle in a flash. Pathfinder. Once you play, you'll forget about hatred, love, and life itself. In the Divination Commission, we play such a magnificent, bold, and fiery game.
Satisfied now? Then we'll be off. We'll come find you tomorrow if we're free.
Hold on! Recently, our Pathfinder Circle has also been organizing a major event, taking advantage of the momentum from the war dance. Not just for those on the La Fu. Plenty of our like-minded brethren on other Xianzhou ships have also come. You may have seen our ad we put out in the papers. You should join if you're interested. If you join up, our first major event will be considered a wild success.
All right, I'll participate if I have time.
Fantastic! Looking forward to it!
Who would have thought? that you'd be so immensely popular in some weird circle.
Yeah, it's actually really strange. You think it'd be the Hexanexus circle? I didn't even remember Pathfinder existed.
Is this the friend that you mentioned, Luca? Pleased to finally meet you. I keep seeing you in the news. My name is Qingche, a diviner from the Divination Commission. Miss Lynx has told me everything. She also said she found some rare antique that she hopes I can fix. At first glance, I knew it was a jade abacus. And an old model from centuries ago, too. Out of curiosity, I accepted the job to restore the data inside it.
You actually accepted a job?
Nothing gets past you. You know that the Master Diviner has returned to the Yuchue on business? Before she departed, she left me with a mountain of data, spreadsheets, and even more data and spreadsheets. My eyes were seeing stars. Now that such an opportunity has fallen into my lap to restore an important historical document, strictly speaking, taking this job doesn't count as slacking off. And I might even get to unveil a fascinating tale. Why wouldn't I take the job? And I've actually already restored part of the information. But Link said that you have to be the first one to look at it, because the owner of this jade abacus is your idol.
She's right. Thank you, Lynx.
Let's play the recording then.
Trust me, with your skills, you'll surely make a name for yourself if you join the Interstellar Circuit. Prize money, fame, things others can't achieve in a lifetime, all within your reach.
You're telling me Igor was also a man with red hair and a robot arm? What? That's crazy.
Of course, I'd be thrilled to win, but what I truly hope for is that people will listen to my post-match speech.
I know what you're thinking. I've heard about your home's plight. Honestly, many worlds have been attacked by Nanook's Mad Legion, so I must remind you, the audience paid good money to watch a thrilling show. They're not interested in your words of woe and weal. Igor, you sure are a miracle. For a competitor hailing from a frontier planet to get into the final at Pier Point, it's something only a handful have achieved. So cheer up a little.
I'm just a plaything for their entertainment. Look at what I've had to do. Severing my perfectly good arm, and replacing it with an IPC prosthetic. All to make the matches more dangerous and thrilling. If Mom saw me in this state, she would be heartbroken.
If your mother saw the prize money you won, she'd understand.
Can my prize money buy me an army?
If you want to buy a mercenary army outfitted with standard gear, you'd have to defend your champion's title at least 20 times, and accept countless endorsements. Can you last that long? Can your home?
This story got much heavier than anticipated.
Igor left his home planet before the Antimatter Legion invaded. When he participated in all the fighting tournaments across the cosmos, he would address the audience with a speech after he won, hoping that would raise awareness about the Antimatter Legion and save his planet.
He really was an extraordinary person.
Alas, the cosmos is infinitely vast, easily drowning out one planet's meek cry for help. Sorry. I shouldn't have spoken so flippantly about a fascinating tale earlier.
It's all right. This is a chapter in history that's already happened anyway.
Regardless, to be able to hear Igor's actual voice after 7 centuries makes me more than happy.
This section of information doesn't mention the Xianzhou Alliance at all. I wonder how he fought his way to the Law Fu.
Anyway, this is all the content that's been restored so far. I should be able to salvage some data, but I'll need a couple of days. Perhaps the subsequent data will be able to tell us why he arrived on the Xianzhou. We'll contact you if there are any new findings.
I'll stay at the Divination Commission for now. There are some other matters I have to handle besides restoring the Jade Abacus.
I'll try my best to restore the data in the Jade Abacus, but it'll take some time.
You go back first. I'm gonna take a stroll along the streets.
I can come with you.
That doctor advised me to walk around the town and see more of the sights. If I can walk along the streets alone a few more times, I might be able to conquer my fear of the big city. This place scared the heck out of me when I first got here. After all, in the future, I'll have to be like Igor, competing all over the cosmos for Belobog. I can't keep getting spooked and hallucinating all the time. I'm lost. Again. The streets in this big city all look the same. I just want to enjoy a cup of tea. Why is it so difficult? Isn't this a great opportunity to practice asking for directions? Let's ask this guy.
Oh, Yin Ching, huh?
Excuse me, little bro. I'm not sure how old you are. Can I call you little bro?
Are you talking to me? If you're not one of the long life species, then I guess we're around the same age. Is there something you need?
I'd like to ask, how can I get to the Sleepless Earl?
Go straight until Starwatcher Avenue. Keep to the right, and you'll see a storyteller performing on your way. That's where the Sleepless Earl is.
Thanks, little bro. Really sorry for the trouble. It's my first time visiting another civilization.
It's normal to feel a little uncomfortable when you're so far from home. If you need any help, just ask. So, where are you from?
I'm from Belobog. Oh, we've only recently re-established connections with the cosmos, so you might not have heard of it.
Belobog? I've heard of it from others. No wonder your metal arm looks so awesome. Master, you must be here to compete in the war dance, right?
Master? Ah, you flatter me. My name is Luca. I'm here to compete in the war dance. I hope to make a name for myself by successfully challenging the ringmaster of the Xianzhou Luofu, so that everyone will know the name Belobog.
You want to challenge the ringmaster of the Luofu? You want to challenge Yanqing? It seems like our stars are aligned.
You're also here to compete in the war dance? Are you also here to challenge the one named Yanqing?
I guess, as a warrior, I always have to keep challenging myself.
Yeah, I agree! Warriors have to keep challenging themselves and strong enemies. If you stop moving forward and get scared by the enemy in front of you, all past battles become meaningless.
Thought he's healing who? Luca or Yin Ching? Yin Ching's fine. Oh yeah, I guess they did. I guess at the end of the story, they're like, "Oh, Yin Ching's in bed still or whatever." But it's been a little bit since then.
To be able to represent the Xianzhou Luofu, this Yanqing must truly be a legendary fighter. I'm not feeling so sure of myself now that I think about it.
I feel the same as you whenever I stand in the ring. Although I am confident in the skills that I've honed over the years through my hard work, honestly speaking, there's always that nagging uncertainty about how good my opponents might be. It's like fear sneaks in and messes with my confidence.
I've got a little trick that can help you conquer your pre-match anxiety. Find an empty place and scream the name of your opponent until you truly believe that you can beat the enemy you fear.
What an interesting trick! Okay, I'll give it a go. I will be victorious. The last one standing in that ring can only be me.
I, Luca, will definitely win. I will defeat Yanqing. Come on, let me hear you shout. Let's pump ourselves up.
Me too?
Come, shout with me. I will defeat Yanqing.
I will defeat Yanqing!
Yanqing won't defeat me!
Yanqing won't defeat me!
It's really awkward.
Hey, you're right! All that shouting made me feel much more confident.
See? I wasn't lying. Although I haven't seen much of the world, I do have a lot of experience fighting. I hope this helps.
Thank you, Luca. It's late. I have to go prepare for my match.
Oh, my friend, you haven't told me your name.
You can call me Lung Feng. In the Xianzhou language, it means an icy blade. May fate bring us together again, Luca.
Lung Feng. Now that's a really cool name for such a cool person.
Is Luca back yet? Let's head back to the lounge and take a look.
They're still out here cheering, huh? Such a little thing bursting with so much wondrous ability. The Shinjo is certainly full of surprises. You sure learn quick. I hugged this Tuskper and took a nap just now, and I dreamt I was fighting a battle that felt super real. It was against a giant cockroach 3 meters long. Could this Tuskper be used for combat training? Let me try. Maybe it's because I'm sick and that somehow I triggered the Tuskper's special trait. Maybe it doesn't work on you. I don't know. You should give it a shot. The Tuskper stares at you blankly, looking like it's about to doze off. One can experience hyper-realistic battles in a dream just by hugging it to sleep. What kind of Pinnaconian daydream is this? Hold the Tuskper an arm and enter the dreamland. You pick up the Tuskper, sit on the floor, and close your eyes. You are ready to experience this fabled dreamscape combat training. A slight problem though, you aren't sleepy at all right now, and even if you are, you can't possibly go to sleep under the eager gaze of your friend Luca, can you? Something's off. A sudden wave of drowsiness hits you, and your consciousness starts drifting away. The Tuskper, such a wondrous creature. Participating in Dreamscape training to issue challenges against higher difficulty ringmasters. Every time you pass a face-off match, you can unlock a new Dreamscape training. While in Dreamscape training, you are unable to obtain vibes through actions. Only by performing highlights can you obtain vibes. Complete Dreamscape training challenges to obtain training rewards. My goodness, there's a whole other part of this event. Do I have to do this right now though? I'd rather just do the main thing. Review the tactics board. The break is over. Contestant Luca, are you ready to keep competing? I can't wait. Let's get started. Hold on. Let's look at the opponent information for the next face-off match. Boot Hill? Oh, snap. The ringmaster of this face-off is Boot Hill. This is a dangerous opponent. Let's make it take it slow and start with knockout matches. Applies dots on all enemies for lasting 2 turns, causing all enemies to immediately take action, triggering the dots effect. Oh, we can read our news articles. Nice. A warp trotter is competing in the war dance? How does that work? A rare summon class contestant in this competition, though she cannot summon the Doomsday Beast nor the Star Crusher Swarm King, you should not look down on her, for trotters can defeat many an opponent with cuteness. Our next opponent is the Trotter Battlefront. This team name certainly does evoke an image. Pretty cute. Trotter? That doesn't sound very strong. Don't underestimate the Trotters. Trotters are the hardest to deal with. I like how both options are pretty much the same. Don't underestimate them. That's right. Never underestimate your opponent, no matter who they are. Back when my master used to train me, one of the exercises was catching trotters with my bare hands in the backyard. I never thought it'd come in handy. They say one shouldn't stoop to the level of a trotter, but today I'll have to make an exception. Let's go. Defeat trotters to gain massive amounts of vibes. Enemy trotters continuously refresh. Damage dealt by basic attacks increases by 50%. And defeating a trotter will grant a skill point. Every 5 skill points consumed, the first character on the action on the team will have their action forwarded, and the attack of their next attack by increased by 100%. Sparkle, Danhung, and Tingyun. Honestly though, I probably won't bring Tingyun. Let's see. It's a mix of everything. 2 quantum, we got the 1 imaginary, wind, 1 lightning, frost. Okay, we'll do maybe bring Yunqing then. I don't know, Gwenithan, she's got fire, sure. Dear spectators, welcome back to the Luminary War Dance Knockout Match Arena. In this match, the two opponent sides are Luca Strongarm and the Trotter Battlefront. Hope the Trotters are alright. Oh, there's like a... Okay, there's actually a person with the Trotters, okay. It's not just Trotters, there's a tamer, I guess. Why did you bring so many Trotters to compete? My impression was that Trotters aren't really built for battle. Hahaha, because I'm weaker than Trotters. Such confidence for such a strange confession. Trotter trainer. Right, let's begin our battle. Trotter brothers, go forth, swallow up Luca. Defeat the Trotter before it escapes and trigger highlights to obtain a massive amount of vibes.
Turn out your pockets.
I sent a storm.
Oh, I didn't mean
I'll
to
go easy this time.
attack, okay, that's fine. What does Sparkle's skill do? Increases the crit damage of a single target ally. At the same time, advances the action forward by 50%.
The times are changed. Awaken, dormant scale. World cleansing dragon.
Forget your wallet?
Let's play for a while. Let's play. Can you find the answer?
Blade and flight!
The times are changed. Heaven's surge. Rise!
We are not killing these Trotters. At all. We're doing terribly.
Come feast your eyes! Happy New Year!
I sent a storm. Heaven's surge. Break!
Practice is over. Swords descend! Strike apart!
Heaven's surge. Rise!
Forget your wallet?
Awaken, dormant scales. World cleansing dragon. The strength.
I'll go easy this time. Feeling spiffy? Let's play. Can you find the answer?
Heaven's surge. Break! Sent a storm. Heaven's surge. Rise! Awaken, dormant scales. World cleansing dragon. Heaven's surge. Break! Awaken, dormant scales.
Giant Trotter. Oh my god.
World cleansing dragon.
surge. Quick!
Oh no. Sorry, my trotters, I was unable to bring you guys a win. The trotters surround the trainer as if to say it's okay. You've done your best. Oh, I thought they were about to eat her or something. Tear her limb from limb. Carry on your hopes with you and keep moving forward, Luca. The trotters look at Luca with doe-eyed expressions, which is interesting since they don't have eyes. Their gaze full of heavy responsibility. The trotter battlefront is suddenly trying to get everyone to catch some feels. How did the plot suddenly take a twist like this? Did I miss an episode? Yes, thank you all. I'll definitely keep advancing and I won't disappoint the trotters. Wait, what? What are you suddenly getting fired up? Never mind, in conclusion, the winner of this match is Luca Strongarm. Sometime later. Who dares to text me? What? Contestant Luca, coach. Greetings to you both. I am a representative of the organizing committee for this year's Luminary War Dance. May I ask you if you have some time right now? What is it? Contestant Luca, we have an invitational match challenge for you from another contestant. The contestant's name is Shojin. We will send you his info shortly. What's an invitational match? Yeah, I wanted to ask that too. You may be unfamiliar with our competition format, so please allow me to explain. This year's Luminary War Dance. How do they type so fast? They're still talking, huh? This year's Luminary War Dance features not only the traditional knockout and face-off matches, but also special bouts known as invitational matches. Put simply, during the process of the War Dance, contestants have the right to send challenge invites to other contestants for a one-on-one duel. Now this is an opportunity to get my name up there and get my ranking up. Of course, there are also great risks involved in failure. Challengers who are unsuccessful will be immediately disqualified from future events. It is common for contestants to refuse such challenges. If someone challenges me, does that mean I can challenge other people too? Unfortunately, this is a supportive privilege offered only to low-ranking contestants to provide them with more opportunities to compete. On the other hand, being challenged is a recognition of your strength, contestant Luca. I don't know if that's fair or unfair. Alright, I'll take a look. Furthermore, I have been asked by Miss Topaz of the IPC to extend an invitation to collaborate with you. An invitation from Topaz? Collaborate with the IPC? Shall we ask what this is about? My instincts are telling me not to deal with people from the IPC. Very well, I understand. Miss Topaz indicates that she would like to meet you both in Aram Alley, whether you're willing to work with her or not. That is all the information I have for you. Good luck with your competition. Another side story in this? Too many. And another light cone. Where are Eidolon? Where do we keep getting these Eidolons from?
Finally! Some recognition for training my butt off!
Well, one more. Characters involved in this mission are currently occupied in other missions. Invitational matches seem crazy though. Like someone can just challenge you to a duel, and if you lose that duel, you're just knocked out the whole competition. That's crazy. Actually, have I ever been in this room before? Oh. Apparently this is a trigger for something. Holy moly, is this the world famous baseball guy? What a coincidence, I can't believe I'm meeting you here. Allow me to introduce myself, I'm Zhao Xia, an orderly at the Realm Keeping Commission. I can't believe a small fry like me would have the honor of meeting you. Sorry, I must have entered the wrong room. Don't go, I'm begging you. Are you tired? Do you need a chair to sit on? You thirsty? I have red tea, green tea, and floral tea. Are you hungry? Wait here. I'll make you a bowl of beef noodles. Zhao Xia turns to leave, seemingly prepared to find a place to make you a bowl of beef noodles. Are you alright up there? Seeing that you're not keen on noodles, Zhao Xia seems to regain his senses and takes a deep breath. Sorry, did I scare you? My fans are always a little fanatical. Sorry, I can't exactly say I'm your fan. What I'm saying is, I really admire you, but not to the point where I'm a fan. Okay. Kind of weird. But you're the second guest at this temple fair. Oh, this is the other event. Can I just quit? Nah, and you could very well be the last one. I'm actually afraid of you might run away. Second one, who's the first? The first one was a young lady who knew that there was still youngsters interested in the temple fair in this era. She looked like she had fun. I was very touched. The budget allocated for temple fairs by the Realm Keeping Commission is dwindling, making it less appealing for youngsters year after year. The temple fair even coincides with the war dance this year, so fewer people attended. Honestly, having 2 guests already exceeds my expectations. Where's the temple? The temple fair is actually a tradition from the primeval Imperium era. During festivals, everyone will gather near temples to perform rituals for the gods. Later evolved into a market where people would gather to play games together. Back then, temples were a huge part of people's lives, and that's why they were temple fairs. But now the Rainbow Arbiter no longer requires us mortals to build temples and offer sacrifices, and need for temples naturally went away. But don't you worry, as long as you join our temple fair games, your heart will surely be shouting, Fabulous. What? Oh, fabulous? That's a terrible pun. How was the low food temple fair? It was fabulous. Wow, that was really cringe. Huh. The other guests also didn't say anything when I said that. Is it this tagline so terrible? I thought about it for a week. But I don't know what the temple fair is about. It's actually an improved emphatic immersion of those traditional temple fair games you used to know. The traditional Shinjo games you had to be there personally to experience are now all available at this temple fair. Isn't this amazing? But I never enjoyed them before. Don't say that, the past is the past. You're living in the now. If you're planning to attend the temple fair, just let me know. I'll help you link up the experience device. I'll be back. Alright, you are. Feel free to come to me once you're done. It's not like I have any other guests anyway. Alright, well, I was just looking for the treasure chest. I thought maybe it was in that room, but nope, that's a whole other event. Anyway, parallax vision. Currently navigating a mission will change the state of characters related to the mission. Are you sure? What character needs to be moved? It's so interesting. Topaz, apparently, but isn't Topaz?
Then let's put you to the test.
I don't know. Let me check over here, actually.
Attention all visitors. If you encounter any difficulties, please
Nope.
feel free to ask any nearby visitor staff. Center for assistance.
I guess we'll confirm the changes. Oh, it wants us to go back over there. Okay, interesting. Nope, that's not the door. I guess I just moved those two guys around. Our opponent, Shojin, appears to be a fighter using Shinjo ancient martial arts. His combat history suggests he's not particularly formidable. You should be able to take on this challenge with confidence. Understood. Still, I never underestimate any opponent. Also, are you sure you won't reconsider partnering with the IPC for business? I mean, doesn't working with you essentially mean we're collaborating with the IPC? It's completely different. I'm just a sports journalist and I don't have any business dealing with contestant Luca. I'm leaning towards declining this business partnership, but whether I refuse or agree to it, it seems right to give a response in person. Coach, can you head over to Arm Alley with me? Good to see you again, Luca, that guy. Hello, Miss Topaz. Even though we are acquainted, I did formally express my intention to collaborate with you through the committee. The Strategic Investment Department would like to hire Luca as our brand ambassador, working closely with him across our entire production line. This role would boost Luca's visibility. Luca's strong arm could become a name, feature on billboards throughout the cosmos. Then Belobog, as the hometown of a superstar, would certainly attract more development opportunities. This endorsement benefits both Belobog and the IPC. Why do you keep focusing on Belobog? Because I'm the one who worked on this case, naturally. Don't you want to contribute something to Belobog? We're on the same side in this regard. I may take a moment to think this over, if that's okay. Take all the time you need. This invitation is offered in the spirit of mutual benefit and goodwill. I hope you can set aside your previous impressions of the IPC and build deeper trust through this collaboration. I'm sorry, but I have to decline your generous offer. Well, that was quick. Your trust appears to be precious, and you're not willing to give it away to the IPC lightly. No, Miss Topaz, I deeply trust your intentions. Having clashed against you before, I can confidently say you are trustworthy. But my initial reason for competing was to showcase Belobog to the entire universe. Partnering with the IPC might make me doubt the purity of my actions. While I trust Miss Topaz's intentions, I'm not sure if Belobog is ready to accept the IPC offer. Or how we should accept that offer. I can't make this decision right now. Thank you for your honesty, Luca. If you change your mind, feel free to let me know anytime. Oh, by the way, I heard you accepted the challenge from the fighter Shojin. Are you referring to the invitational match? Why bring this up all of a sudden? Just a heads up from an observer. Be careful, that guy has plenty of dirty tricks. Thanks for the heads up. I'll keep that in mind. Coach, we should head back to the lounge now. Return to the lounge. Topaz really wants us to like the IPC and really wants to make us believe the IPC are cool guys, but then the rest of the IPC are really undermining her. Dirty tricks. I've come across some fighters who like to rely on dirty tricks in my days in the ring. Like one guy who always snuck laxatives into his opponent's drinks. Better keep your eye on your water bottle then. Coach, I'm counting on you to keep a close watch. Are you two really joking right now? Luca, we've got a serious situation. What's going on? Take a deep breath and tell us slowly. I brought a newspaper from the arena. Take a look. My god. Luca meets 10 Stonehearts in secret. His secret funder exposed. A good citizen accidentally filmed the Luminary War Dance star contestant Luca Strongarm secretly meeting with Topaz, a high-level executive of the Interastral Peace Corporation's Strategic Investment Department in Orem Alley. Experts expect that the IPC's show of goodwill to Luca this time is yet another trap by them to deal with the Eurillo 6 problem. Taking IPC money, hero or hypocrite? Fulin Yaoqing, sports journalist. Let's be unbeguilingly, manifestingly real. I don't think that's how you use either of those words. Most of the star contestants in the War Dance ceremony have some business dealings with the IPC for endorsements, but none are as shamelessly two-faced as Luca. He crafts his image as an anti-IPC hero, while happily pocketing their dirty money. Only a bunch of fools would still see him as a hero. Beloved sports star exposed as IPC lackey, Dongjing, Shinjo Ironblood Network special correspondent. Insiders have disclosed that Topaz was once in charge of Eurillo 6 debt issues, while Luca was a key member and top fighter of the underworld illegal organization Wildfire on Eurillo 6. It is not hard to imagine that during her handling of Eurillo 6 debt issues, Topaz came into contact with Luca and subsequently recruited him as an IPC mole. This is all slander. Check online. There's a total buzz about Luca being an IPC puppet. This is causing quite a stir. Apart from the fact that the content might be fabricated, I just met with Miss Topaz less than a system hour ago. How did it get published so quickly? Yeah, that's actually pretty impressive. With the Shinjo's advanced technology, I wouldn't be surprised if they have something like rapid drafting machine. That's impossible. There are multiple interviews in this. There's no way they have an automatic interviewer machine. That can constantly do all the interviews. These reports and interviews are clearly not whipped up at the last moment. They're the result of a premeditated, malicious report. Shojin. That is dirty. Which means that the guy who messaged us must have been in on it too. But they didn't know about my meeting with Miss Topaz, did they? It couldn't possibly be Miss Topaz behind this. No, it's unrelated to Miss Topaz. The IPC has no reason to do this. The person behind this was likely prepared multiple versions of the report and was just waiting for the right opportunity. If you hadn't met with Miss Topaz, they probably would have opted for a different report. Luca, did you make an enemy? Why else would someone go to such lengths to do this? How could I have possibly made an enemy? Oh no. Could this be the dirty trick? What do you mean? Miss Topaz mentioned that our next opponent, Shojin, is known for using dirty tricks. This must be his doing. I'm going to confront him. I'm going to beat him up. Don't. Confronting him now would only make you fall into his trap. I'll try to find someone to debunk the rumors, but the speed of debunking always lags behind lies. He's counting on that to drown you in public opinion. Ugh, so annoying. But it doesn't matter. As long as I can defeat Shojin fair and square in the upcoming match, the spectators will see that everything he said was a lie. Luca, things might not turn out the way you hope. Once a negative perception sets in, it's difficult to reverse it. Alright, don't be too pessimistic, Miss Carmela. I'm not so easily overcome by dirty tricks. Everything will work out. I need some air. I'll be back later to discuss this. I want to check if... yeah, okay. So we're in Parallax's vision, which turns off the main story. So I guess we'll stick with Parallax for now. Wait with Carmela to come back after... or with Carmela for Luca to come back. It looks like contestant Luca needs some time to clear his head. Let's wait for him here. At the same time, on the Sky Splitter's deck, Luca has temporarily joined the team. Do you think you can bring me down with mere rumors? Ridiculous. Are words tougher than fists? Why is there like a weird fogginess on the screen? We're also stuck in walk mode. Look, isn't that Luca over there? It is Luca. I was actually his fan. No way. Being a former fan of Luca is basically like being a cyber criminal. What? Are they talking about me? He's noticed us. Keep it down. I didn't think he would... oh, that went away too fast. Luca showed his true colors. I knew Luca was up to no good. Look, that's definitely Luca. He looks like a decent guy. How could he be scheming behind the scenes? Well, I don't think he's bad, just a bit naive. He's from a small town and has a background in martial arts, probably not the most cultured. Naive is just as bad. What's the difference? Friends, have I wronged you in any way? Why speak so harshly of me? Oh no, he heard us. Run. Don't run, let's just talk. Luca should hurry up and quit the competition. Isn't that Luca over there? Really? Did you hear about that incident? I heard. It was unexpected. Why is everyone discussing me? What exactly did I do wrong? Did you hear about what happened with Luca? I never thought Luca would be like this. Luca has fooled us all. Luca, Luca, Luca. Luca, 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 Luca. Luca, 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 Luca. Stop, everyone. Stop talking. Just shut up. Oh, snap. I see the hallucinations are still not out of his system. Oh no, it must be hallucinations acting up again. Luca, how much money did the IPC give you? Tell us about it. I haven't taken a single cent from the IPC. I refused their offer. The Strategic Investment Department has always been coveting Bella Bog. Luca, were you planning to take advantage of this opportunity as well? Nonsense. I have never been disloyal to Bella Bog. Sadly, no one will believe you. They will only believe the truth I convey to them. Are you... Shojin? Nice to meet you for the first time. We'll probably meet again on the field, unless you plan to bow out gracefully now. I won't drop out, and people won't keep being fooled by you. I'll prove myself in the field, and they can judge for themselves. No, most people simply adopt others' perspectives as their own. If everyone says you're vile, then they'll believe you're vile. Sure they do. Prove me wrong with your fists, the only way you know how. Wouldn't have it any other way.
The punches decide.
Well, okay then.
Don't get cocky.
Converge and awaken.
IPC lackey, just withdraw already.
Another journey begins.
Virtuous. Liar. You deserve to be called a hero? Question mark? Okay.
Destined for oblivion.
You took the bait.
Free will, or was it on the still waters of oblivion?
I see through you. Time for a fun.
Small fry.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Luca, I just came to say hello and you attack without honor. Scared to fight me fair and square in the arena? Must you resort to these dirty tricks? Exactly, Luca. Why aren't you playing fair? It's obvious you're using dirty tricks to provoke me. How did it end up being my lack of sportsmanship? Sojin is the one who got injured. How could it be him taunting you? Are you guys even reasonable anymore? Luca, how do you feel? I'm hallucinating again. This time it's pretty serious. Let's head to the Alchemy Commission. Don't go. He has no honor. He ambushed me. We haven't sorted this out yet. Exactly. Let's sort this out before leaving. Make way, or do you need to discuss this with my baseball bat? I'm not a contestant, and I'm not bound by your morals. It's him who wants to argue, not us. Why are you yelling at us? Everyone, let's disperse. Let's drop it for today, after all. As a responsible martial artist, I shouldn't be entangled with insignificant individuals. Thank you, Coach. The crowd disperses and you take Luca to the Alchemy Commission. Luca. That guy, you're here. Luca, has the tusk purr been helpful to you? Thank you. The tusk purr has been helpful, and my sleep quality has improved a lot. But today I had a very strong hallucination. You briefly described the predicament Luca is facing. After reading the article, I can't stop overhearing people discuss me on the streets. Later, I found myself slipping into hallucination and ended up in the fight. Don't worry. It's just the mental stress causing neurotic exhaustion, further intensifying your hallucinations. Lingsha had the alchemist bring over an incense burner. She lights the aromatherapy, and the soothing smoke spreads. Rest here for a bit. Being in a constant state of pre-competition tension isn't good for your health. It feels terrible. It seems like everyone misunderstands me. I'll try to explain, but they won't listen. What is there to explain? Those who initially believed in you don't require your explanations, and those who are determined not to believe in you won't listen to your explanations. Are we just going to let the public opinion slander like this? Public opinion? It's like the smoke in this incense burner, drifting with the wind. The wind shifts, not all of it blowing against you. You might think everyone around you is talking about you because you're near the Sky Splitter arena. But looking at all of Lofu, most of them would not know an Outworlder boxer participating in the war dance. Years ago, I faced rumors within Lofu's Alchemy Commission and had to travel far with my master. Those issues have dissipated into thin air over time. Now I've returned to Lofu to oversee the Alchemy Commission. Do you mean I should simply fight well in this invitational match and prove myself with my skill? I believe this is the best way you can handle rumors right now. How are you feeling now? Better? Get back and prepare for that match if you are feeling better. I feel much better, thank you, Cauldron Master. If only rumors could be dispelled with incense. Enough with the jokes. get back to training for the match. Show that rumor spreader what you're made of.
Then let's put you to the test.
Topaz. Miss Topaz, what are you doing here? I heard about your bout with Shojin was, or I heard that about, yeah, bleh. I heard your bout with Shojin was starting soon. I thought I'd come by. Miss Topaz offers her assistance to help you handle the trouble caused by Shojin. We're responsible for this mess, and there's no need to involve the IPC. If I accept your help, Miss Topaz, I owe you a favor. It would be hard to say no to you later about any business matters. Don't put it that way. I'm not just helping you for your sake, but also for the IPC's reputation. If he were merely spreading rumors about you, I wouldn't get involved, but this controversy should not taint IPC. My intervention is completely justified. And I certainly wouldn't use a favor to coerce you into doing something you're uncomfortable with, rest assured. Thank you, Miss Topaz, for your consideration over. I abide by my principles. If I owe a favor, I must repay it. Someone once told me public opinion is like incense smoke, drifting with the wind. Just wait for the wind to change and all these rumors to dissipate. Right now, I need to prove myself with the fists in the arena. I understand. I won't insist on you accepting my help. However, if I may offer a piece of reasoned advice, the quickest way to clear the smoke is to put out the fire. You're right, all storms pass eventually, but waiting takes time, and time is costly. I'm off now. Should you change your mind, remember to call me. Luca, I think you should accept Miss Topaz's offer. Coach, what's your take? Well, if he accepts the IPC's help with this, then it would just make it seem like the rumors were true, is how I feel like what would happen, so he probably shouldn't. Just proving him in the arena should suffice. What can really be proven in the arena? In the court of public opinion, allegiances outweigh facts, labels trump perspectives, emotions eclipse logic, and outbursts overshadow deep discussions. Who are you trying to convince? Don't worry, Miss Carmela. Let me secure a victory and then we can discuss the future. Make sure you win. Inflict a weakness break on the boss to gain a massive amount of vibes. Increases break damage on all allies by 200%. When breaking enemies' target's weaknesses, it triggers all weakness break effects from all weaknesses on the enemy and reduces the toughness of all other enemy targets set with it, while concurrently restoring HP equal to 50. The character's max HP. We're only fighting with Luca for this, okay. Dear spectators and friends, welcome to the Luminary War Dance Invitational match. In this match, the two opposing sides are the Rising Star, Luca Strongarm, and I'll introduce the inheritor of Shinjo Ancient Martial Arts, Shojin. Luca, just withdraw. Luca, we don't want to see you win. Luca has been subjected to some baseless hostility from a segment of his fans. But no worries, I'm confident Luca will demonstrate his true capabilities in the competition today. Go, Luca! Baseless accusations? Absolutely nonsense. Albert is definitely with the IPC. The fact that he still speaks well of Luca despite the controversy proves that Luca is just an IPC puppet. I used to think that Albert was a decent character, but turns out he's just another IPC stooge. If I continue to defend you, Luca, I might end up implicating myself. You're on your own. Thanks, Albert. Shojin, I don't want to waste words with you. Let my fist show everyone I am Luca. Just an IPC puppet? Or am I a true fighter? Ha ha ha. IPC puppet, I won't bend to your intimidation. After today, you, Luca, will be utterly disgraced. You're lucky that you got me in that ambush last time. I'm gonna fix you up real good this time. Luca, just withdraw.
Just getting started. Step out of it. Let's see some sparks fly!
I can't believe that Luca's still continuing with the matches. What a shameless person. Give up now. Don't take war dance ceremony. Luca using underhand tactics is truly disgraceful. Fight well, Sojin. Give Luca a good beating. My body feels so heavy, my stomach hurts, and I can't swing my fists anymore. I need to rest.
God.
Go home, IPC lackey.
The punches decide. Don't get cocky. Where's the applause? Let's see some sparks fly!
I've never seen someone as audacious as Luca. Go home, Luca. You're not welcome on the low food. What are you even doing here? I spit on ye. Everyone hates me. Should I just quit? I'm so tired. I want to go home.
Fry. The punches decide.
The hype's against me. Luca, keep your head straight. Think about why you're here. Don't let them affect you. Help Luca out of his predicament.
Small fry. Where's the applause? Let's see some sparks fly!
You rascal! You've got helpers outside the ring now, do you? Rigged, rigged, rigged! It's called being a coach. That's not illegal. You fight hard, don't you? Under immense pressure, Luca triumphs over Shojin in a thoroughly satisfying triumph. Let's give a round of applause for the winner, Luca! Rigged, 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 rigged. I thought this war dance was supposed to be fair and just. Who would have imagined there was such a rigging? I can't fight. I fought fairly and won. This isn't rigged. There's no rigging. Stop spreading falsehoods. Dear spectators, this isn't rigged. I was simply outmatched and couldn't withstand Luca's iron fists. I'm sorry to have disappointed my supporters. What act are you putting on now? Iron fist to flesh. Just thinking about it hurts. Luca hit too hard. How can someone be so cruel? Can we call the Cloud Knights and have the Realm Keeping Commission arrest Luca? Exactly. We can't let him get away with this. I won the match fair and square. How could it come to this? Luca, it's not safe to stay here. Go quickly, I'll deal with this. Alright, let's calm down. No need to get so upset. How about this? I'll sing a song for everyone. A cover of my Sway to My Beach in Cosmos. How does that sound? Moments later, you leave the arena with a disheartened Luca. Oh snap, Gwenithan. Are we gonna run a counter popularity campaign? through Gwenifen's stream. You and Luca need to watch out. What's wrong? Don't scare me. I saw in the news on the net and I had to tell you about it. There's mean comments and rumors about Luca all over at the net at the moment. People are saying that he took a bribe from the IPC and is specifically sabotaging local Shinjo competitors. They say that you're hurting the honor of the Shinjo people and that you're IPC dogs. And some have even said they'll hire professionals to come and teach you a lesson offline. It's very terrible, basically. That's the internet for you. You never know if a person you're talking to on the internet is even human. I know, but you have to tell Luca to maintain a positive attitude and not let these rumors affect his performance. He's the man who took down Sheng Sheng's hopes of victory on his shoulders and kept fighting all this time. I hope that he can see this tournament through to the very end. Thanks for your support. I'll let him know of your thoughts. See you later. I guess we're not going to use her fan base against... We're not going to start a flame war, I guess. That's fine. I won fair and square, but why did things turn out this way? Some online sources claim that Eurilla 6 is an extinct planet, but aren't the people of Belobog living well? They're saying I'm a stowaway using a fake identity. Hey, I entered the Shinjo properly through Skyfaring Commission customs. Some even say I used to be part of the Annihilation Gang. Right, Miss Carmela. What does the Annihilation Gang do? Never mind. You don't have to answer. As the name tells me, it's nothing good. They're all dead, though. It's okay. There's a comment claiming my hand was chopped off by a swordmaster in the Shinjo, so I got it my current prosthetic specifically to challenge fighters from the Lofu. Such jokes are not funny at all. Luca, stop looking at these. It's not helping your current state. She's right. I understand. I know I should take everyone's comments lightly, but I can't pretend nothing happened. Some of my supporters briefly defended me, only to face backlash online. Back in Billabog, I never realized that winning a match could hurt so many people. When we are all together at the arena, everyone indeed cheers for the winner. But outside of the arena, especially online, not everyone is happy for the winner. After all, being continuously successful can be seen as arrogance to some. But that doesn't mean everyone wants to see you fail, Mr. Luca. There are supporters for you. Online, unfriendly voices have always been particularly loud and harsh, overshadowing the supportive voices. Moreover, if you could redo today's match, would you choose to lose to Shojin just to avoid these grating voices? I would never pretend to lose to anyone for any reason. That's right. What you should do now is get your spirits up and win more matches for those who are still supporting you. Miss Carmela, Coach, I'm gonna start training for today. Truly look a strong arm. Not only did you take your opponent's punches, but you weathered this wave of public opinion too. Miss Topaz, welcome. Great to have you here. Hello, Miss Carmela, that guy, and Luca. I came to check on how Luca's doing. Just checking in? Not just for that. I'm also here to deliver an invitation for Luca. To Luca for an event. An invitation event? Riding on the momentum of the War Dance, IPC plans to hold a small product launch event here on the Sky Splitter. It would be an honor if Luca could attend. Man, she does not take no. How many times do we have to say no? Wouldn't that just validate the online rumors? They've been smearing me as an IPC's lapdog. My invitation could solve this headache for you. We signed a new ambassador, who will make an official appearance at this product launch. Luca showing up at the event, but not as an ambassador, would dispel baseless speculations, and soon the rumors will dissipate. And by the way, I brought you a new combat prosthetic as a gift. I noticed some slight malfunctions in your iron arm during the last match. Probably wear and tear, no longer suitable for use, I presume. You refused to take the IPC's money, which troubles me, so I had to bribe you with these little favors. But don't bring up anything monetary. It's sensitive. Make sure you gear up and get ready for your next match. It's getting late. I still need to prepare for the launch event. Farewell for now. Miss Topaz, wait. Why are you helping me solve these problems? Your Urillo pride is as cold and hard as a rock in the snow. Are you trying to figure out what plans I've got? Yes. Hey, don't assume everyone in the IPC is out to play dirty. Miss Topaz could have ignored Miss Luca, who is at the center of public scrutiny, and acted oblivious. Instead, she chose not to shy away from a suspicion and extended an invitation. Isn't it unfair to question someone's good intentions? I respect those who can't be bought. Or rather, everything related to Belobog is under my project, and I have to consider its long-term interests. Pick whichever reason you want to convince yourself. See you tomorrow. The next day. Meet Topaz once again on the Sky Splitter's lower decks. Yep, check this room. Just had to make sure. Rookie Assassin. Okay.
Don't spread it around. These are all insider secrets. Strictly confidential.
Heard they chose a new Shinjo ambassador. The IPC has finally seen the light. Welcome, both of you. Luca, I'm glad you could overlook the public scrutiny and join us for the event. The launch event is about to start. As powerful music plays, the host sways onto the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, leaders and beloved community members as a day-night cycle, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening here in the Lofu. I wish everyone a good morning, afternoon, and evening. I'm your host, Albert. The recent match between Luca and Shojin likely left many spectators feeling outraged. How could the honorable and brave Shojin lose to the cunning and deceptive Luca? It's simply too much to bear. Down with Luca, avenge Shojin! Avenge, avenge, avenge! So today, under my arrangement, a rematch has been organized specifically for Shojin. The target, of course, is the notorious Luca Strong Arm. What is this all about? Luca, get down, get down, get down! Everyone calm down, please. Coming up next is the warrior set to perform in this revenge play. The spokesperson of 4 Arms, Advanced Reinforced Mechanized Suit, the inheritor of Shinjo Ancient Martial Arts, and IPC's product ambassador, Shojin. What? Isn't Mr. Shojin opposed to IPC's traditional martial arts? Why do you take this mecha endorsement? I remember seeing him live stream his skills, breaking IPC mechs with his bare hands. How is he endorsing IPC weapons now? Well, I have no clue. How are these two end up on the same side? What's the deal with this? Ladies and gentlemen, please remain calm. Some of you might find it odd to see me up here and think that I'm just selling out for money, betraying the Shinjo, but that's not true. When IPC first approached me to endorse this mech, I refused. The Shinjo ancient martial arts I've practiced diligently are legitimate and tangible cultural heritage, whose effects in strengthening the body are 100 times superior to those of mechs, a rare treasure of universal civilization. Why are you standing there? If you're being coerced, just blink quickly, Mr. Shojin. Yeah, but you might not know that our martial arts tradition has long-standing relationship with IPC mechs. So I might be wondering, how do the Shinjo ancient martial arts connect with IPC? Well, the story goes back to over 2,000 years ago. Historical records show that the Intelligentsia Guild once invited to help the Shinjo during the Denizens of Abundance Wars. Back then, the wise men of the Intelligentsia Guild modeled their creations after the Shinjo's Arumaton, crafting 13 sets of powered armor, and meticulously refining Arumaton combat techniques to aid Shinjo. This is the origin of the martial arts I practice. Regrettably, over the years, this tale of allies has been forgotten. This is why I'm here today, to restore history, and to bring it back. International Peace Corporation's mechs are also treasures of the Shinjo ancient martial arts. Who would have thought IPC's powered armor has such a deep connection with the Shinjo? IPC mechs and your martial arts to the same roots, don't they? Why didn't you mention this before? Did the IPC's money help you remember? And you're telling us this now? Have you been fair to us, your longtime supporter, Sojin? Sojin, scram! Sojin, scram! Sojin, scram! Everyone calm down. To prove that my words aren't empty, today I will put this armor and demonstrate for all of you. Let's see if my every move seamlessly matches with this IPC armor. Ladies and gentlemen, in the previous war dance I lost to Luca from Belobog by a narrow margin. Coincidentally, he is here today, and I boldly challenge him again. Luca, would you be willing to enlighten me once more? Bring it on. Well said. If you refuse his challenge, he might gain infamy for fleeing the ring, and Shojin would use it as propaganda. If this is Miss Topaz's way of solving problems, she's handed me the opportunity, and I need to grasp it firmly. Shojin, I accept your challenge. Alright, Luca decisively accepts the fight. Will Shojin be able to redeem his previous defeat, wearing IPC powered armor and use his unique martial arts to turn yesterday's defeat around? Let's see. Inflict weakness break or defeat enemies to seize performance points. Oh, they're gonna give me Firefly. Well, dang, okay, I was gonna use Firefly anyway. Alright. Why not? Sure. And they're also giving Ron May. Yeah, Ron May is the other character that people say to match with Firefly, but I don't have interest in ever getting Ron May. Shinjo, get lost, big fat liar. I do wonder how much disgusting. Get your ass back to the IPC. I do wonder how much the IPC paid him or managed to convince him to do this, knowing that it would ruin his own reputation, right? After everything that happened.
I'm so everything.
Did they threaten him? Who knows?
Existence is unity.
Stay in step.
A quick divination. Together as one.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
This is
The mood
more
is
than a
set
battle.
just right. Let the show begin!
Set the seas aflame! Attack detected. All things in this human creations. Firefly Type 4, fight to live! I will claim victory. Set the seas aflame!
Some value, I yeah.
Dreams do come true.
Fight to live!
Ah, how is this possible? IPC's latest technology shouldn't be outmatched by your primitive technology. This must be rigged. It's rigged. It's IPC rigging. Dear spectators and friends, Luca must have colluded with the IPC using some sneaky tactics to beat me. What nonsense are you talking about? Isn't it you who colluded with the IPC? Shojin, it seems this time, the one to be disgraced is you. It seems the outcome of the match is settled. The winner of the match, the superstar in the spotlight, the champion from Belobog, Luca Strongarm. Next, we will unveil the new product the Interastral Corporation is proudly introducing at this launch event. Mamitu 17 Pro Plus Combat Exoskeleton. Yes, this model that Luca is wearing right now is our newly developed product. Luca, raise your victorious arm and show it off to everyone. Hold on. How did this turn into my prosthetics launch event? Yes, Miss Topaz. Miss Topaz, where did you go? How did this turn into his launch event? Isn't this supposed to be my event? Miss Topaz, this isn't what we agreed on, is it? Firstly, it's neither you nor his event. This is a product launch for the IPC. Secondly, everything is exactly as agreed, Mr. Shojin. This event belongs to the winning product. Topaz, you treacherous, ruthless, corporate lapdog. I won't let you get away with this. I'm going to take you down. Security, clear the area. As you just witnessed, Luca used Mamitu 17 Pro Plus Combat Exoskeleton to defeat IPC's latest advanced reinforced mechanized suit, ARMS. Truly a jaw-dropping clash of contradictions. But I still have both arms. How am I supposed to use this mechanical prosthetic? Rest assured, Mamitu 17 Pro Plus Combat Exoskeleton now offers free customization services, tailor-made for those customers with different body structures. So, where can one purchase it? Available at all major outlets of the Interastral Peace Mall. I, Albert, have secured 100 free trial spots for everyone. Today at the launch event, chant the redemption code Iron Fist Luca, Iron Fist Fury to reclaim your spot. A free trial for a prosthetic arm? Don't miss out. IBC is rarely this generous. It'd be foolish to pass up such a bargain. Iron Fist Luca, Iron Fist Fury. 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 They were still cursing me earlier. This turn of events is truly something to ponder. Yes, but it's quite satisfying, isn't it? My feelings are mixed. It's too noisy here, Luca. Let's talk somewhere else. Amidst the roaring cheers, Topaz and Luca moved to the upper tier of the arena. How do you like my arrangement, Luca? Although it exposed Shojin's true colors, Miss Topaz, please inform me about the arrangements in advance next time. I don't get it. Shojin despises the IPC to the core. How could he fall for it and agree to your cooperation offer? Does Shojin really hate IPC? I think perhaps not. 12 system hours before the launch event. Endorsement advertising? What do you mean? I am currently the leading voice in the Lofus opposing IPC's capital intervention in the Shinjo martial arts. The Strategic Investment Department is here at the War Dance not to offer some trivial match rankings. Using this match as an opportunity to gain more business benefits is our goal, Mr. Shojin. Don't you feel the same? For people like us, morality, perspectives, and allegiances are just pretenses for others. The only thing that matters is countless credits, isn't it? Do you think a mere endorsement can sway me? I've dominated the fighting scene for years. Do you think I'm desperate for money? Besides, I've heard you were originally aiming to sign Luca as your spokesperson. Unfortunately, he's not a very opportunistic young man. He refused my proposal. When someone refuses a win-win, someone else accepts. That's why I found you. Next, I'll organize a duel under the guise of a new product launch, where you and Luca will compete. I prepared the latest IPC armor for you. With your skills plus IPC's newly developed mechs, are you afraid of a one-armed boxer? This IPC armor, is that what you want me to endorse? Bingo. Think about how beneficial this endorsement could be for you. Defeating Luca in public and being chosen by IPC as the exclusive face of the Shinjo. See this billboard? Your face will be on it, and everyone in the Lofu will know you. My face on a billboard. In that case, I have one request. I want to be the commissioner for Shinjo Strategic Department, Investment Department Operations. IPC welcomes new faces and from different cultures and backgrounds, provided that you beat Luca at tomorrow's launch. Are you underestimating me, Shojin, or your company's mechs? It seems we've reached an agreement. Pleasure to do business, Miss Topaz. Oh, considering you've always emphasized your use of traditional martial arts, wouldn't that conflict conceptually with IPC's mech products? Don't worry, Shinjo ancient martial arts are inclusive and comprehensive. Even if you hand me a blast gun, I could integrate it as one of the traditional martial arts styles of Shinjo. Such a large billboard with my face on it. Ah, just the thought is thrilling. After hundreds of years, I finally made it. So that's what this is all about. Now I truly owe you one. Please don't say that. I'm just handling a minor public relation issue. Sojin shouldn't drag IPC into controversy just to defeat you. So I gave him a chance to reject me in my face, clearly continuing his opposition to IPC. Unfortunately, he didn't take it. But I don't understand why you wanted me to defeat your mech products. You mean the advanced reinforced mechanized suits? That's just some old unsold stock. With the billboard already prepared and the endorsement contracts in place, I suppose I have to sign it, don't I? Don't feel too pressured. Now, among the war dance contestants, besides a certain criminal, you're the only one left who hasn't accepted IPC sponsorship. A criminal? Who's that? Don't worry. You'll probably meet him soon. Interesting. I wonder who that is. I have other matters to attend to. I'm leaving. Enjoy admiring your poster here. Miss Topaz, I appreciate your help. Don't thank me. Thank yourself. If you had lost at the launch, today's promoted product would be Shojin and his new mech. This invitational match is truly perilous. If it weren't for Miss Topaz's intervention, who knows what it could have turned into. IPC's methods are quite frightening. They seem scary, but if you think about it, not so much. Miss Topaz's plan, though seemingly malevolent, is a cunning strategy that targets the unworthy, not the noble. If Shojin were a person of integrity, this tactic wouldn't have lured him into the trap. Regardless, the competition must go on. I hope I don't encounter such vile opponents next time. Even if I do, the peerless boulder champion won't be defeated by the same move twice. The post-truth age. Shudders. Clear the full stacks of obscure blaze of memory meme zone shell of faded rage during a weakness break. All right, and now we're ready for Boot Hill next, pretty much. Next time, that is. I'm curious if they're going to push more like side quests for this event, or if we can blitz through it tomorrow. Guess we'll find out. But for now, thank you all for watching. And until we meet again, may the sands of time treat you well.